Hey guys, welcome back. Another episode from the Ultimate EDC. And today I want to talk about a knife that Dave from Barefoot Bruisers sent off to me to check out and use and do a little bit of review on it. My opinion, what I think of it. It is a reblade version, which I love that compound grind. And I love the recurve too. So Dave used this blade as a takeoff of the original tier. So this is made by Zermino Blades. Really nice custom knife at a great price if you can find these around. This is an AEBL steel, action, unbelievable, drop shut, very ergonomic, great blade. Only negative aspect to me of this knife is the pocket clip. Again, I've talked about the pocket clip in past videos. This clip does not do this knife justice. This should be something more, in my opinion, monochromatic that goes with the blade. And Dave actually did a custom piece on his that was really nice. And I hopefully at some point I could send this off and he can make one up for me. But I know he's super busy. But for now, either way, this knife as a whole, beautiful. Ergonomic, action, drop shot, beautiful action, smooth as glass. So excellent blade. But back to the topic at hand, Dave's reblade. So if you guys have been watching Dave's channel, he did what he called a sweeping grind on this. And you can see beautiful grind lines, more of a hollow, and then more of a flat towards the tip there to give it some strength. And that is a thick blade. Look at that steel. I think he said it's around 200 thou thick, but that's great. You are not going to have any problems doing heavy work with this knife. So I carried this knife for about 2 weeks, and I carried it to work every day and used it as much as I could. And I thought today, just a little demonstration, I'll show you what in my industry we encounter a lot of that can be a real pain to deal with. Just let me move some of these knives out of the way. So it's this. It's heavy duty strapping that they use for palletizing goods in transit. So this stuff is, if you guys have seen this before, I utilized it. It's very rough in its design. It can be difficult to cut depending on what you're using, but I cut a lot of this week with Dave's knife, just putting it through its paces, and I'll just do a little demonstration here. We'll cut some of it just to show you. Like nothing, cut right through. Cut it again. And this stuff is no joke. It is strong, durable, really strong strapping. If you try to use a box cutter at times, it can be difficult. You can snap your blade, but with something like this in hand, no problem. And what I really like is, the reason I like a recurve is it traps the material in this pocket here. With just a regular drop point or a sweeping belly, sometimes the blade can slide off. But as you can see, when I go in, it locks it right in that pocket there and slices right through, no problem. So, again, one more time, just to show you. Boom, like nothing. And I probably did, I don't know, maybe 30 pieces of that within the 2 weeks I carried it for. And I didn't even touch its edge. Dave sent it to me and he said it needed to be sharpened, but it's still pretty sharp. And I have just some cordage here. We'll do a quick cut with cordage, just to show you. Like nothing. Cut it again. Just like butter. I mean, you could do this all day with this blade. piece just for the heck of it. Let me double it up. Double up the piece. See how it does. You guys see that? Boom, like nothing. So, very sharp, very durable blade. Got some regular cardboard here. Just do a couple pieces of cardboard. It just zips through it like nothing. His design is great. This blade shape is beautiful. Like nothing. So let me get this stuff out of the way. All right. So what do I think overall of Dave's first reblade? I think it's awesome. I would absolutely 100% purchase this knife if it was available. I think Dave's obviously going to do, I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think he's going to do his own handle styles eventually. But the tier handle is very comfortable. You know, if you've got good sized hands, you've got no problems fitting this blade in there. Blade is thick, which I like. You know, it's not heavy at all. You've got good finger flick. You've got easy thumb flick. And you can slow roll it too if you like. No worries. The clip, I think he'll probably end up designing his own clip too. This clip was a little bit tight getting in the pocket, but I'm sure he'll come up with something a little bit more suitable for this blade. Overall, phenomenal. Like I said, he's going to refine this, you know, make it up to his standard, which he thinks that he would present to the public. I'll definitely be in line to get one, I can tell you that for sure. Really, really great design. And the tip, like I said, if you wanted to use that tip for prying or really dig into something, I mean, you absolutely could. You got no problems with that breaking. Really nice. And again, just to show the original, there's the tier. Very, very cool. Dave's concept is great. So I appreciate you sending me that, Dave. It was fun carrying it around and using it. The look on some people's faces when I pulled it out. People who aren't used to seeing blades like this. It's kind of funny. And now, he also sent me the DSK kickstand. Guys, let me tell you. I've seen a lot of blades. I've handled a lot of blades, but this thing is truly one of a kind. I mean, I'm going to flip this out. Look at that. Damascus steel. And this is one big honking blade. I mean, look at that thing. Massive. Now, I've got big hands, and I've still got room in my palm. And I like that. And usually, I wouldn't care for a flipper that's kind of obtrusive like this, but this is nice. This curls right into your finger and acts as a guard. It works perfectly. Very ergonomic. And if you can see the Damascus on this blade, it's beautiful. Beautifully done. Dave is making me a DSK fan day by day. So this knife overall, I'm just going to do a quick size comparison. So here is a Spyderco Shaman. And the Shaman is no small knife. Look at the difference there. Look at that. Unbelievable. And the Shaman for some people would be a good sized knife. But this is just dwarfed by this blade. It's 10.5 inches overall. 4¼ inch blade. And it weighs 12.7 ounces, but it's not unruly because it's spread out so much throughout the blade. Even carrying this in the pocket is not unmanageable at all. I mean, I could definitely see one of these in my future. Definitely. Dave, if you ever want to sell this bad boy, keep me in mind. I'm sure there'd be a line if guys want to buy it, but this is just beautiful. Great work by DSK. Phenomenal. A little bit of jimping on the back there. Nice thick stock. And if you look at this blade, you can see that it's not proportionate from handle to blade. And I actually like that. I actually like a bigger handle and a smaller blade. For me, it just feels like I have more control. You know, when I'm working or cutting or doing something. I haven't cut with this. I hope Dave doesn't mind, but I just want to cut one piece of this twine with it. Like nothing. Absolutely like nothing. So again, DSK kickstand. What a bruiser. Truly, truly a bruiser blade. Unbelievable. Action. Great action. Flips out with a really great sound. Acoustically, oh, this is what you want. Closes great. Nice sound. Beautiful. Beautiful. So again, I'm going to pull out Dave's reblade of the tier with the DSK. Put these out so you can take a look at them again. Just beautiful. Great. I really like it, Dave. I mean, the blade is fantastic. Cutting, aesthetics. I mean, I like the width on it. It's just really nice. Really nice. So now I'm going to talk about my carry today. As I showed, it was a Spyderco Shaman S30V, and this has aftermarket scales, kind of this ridge pattern on the G10. Deep carry clip as well. Great. I like the Shaman. I wasn't a huge fan of its original configuration. The scales were a little bulbous to me, but these aftermarket scales make it feel really nice. And if you guys know much about Cerebus knives, they make a set of G10 scales for the Shaman that are more along the line of a Strider handle that I definitely want to pick up. They sell out quick, but I definitely want to buy another Shaman. I like these scales a lot, but I really want to get one with the Cerebus worker scales too. And then today's fixed blade was, if you guys can see this, this is a Jed Hornbeak Cordell. Let me show this. So this is his take on a nice, you know, EDC type fixed blade, where I'm sure you could definitely use this in the woods if you'd like. This is CPM 3V blade, 5.5-inch blade, 10 inches overall. You can see he's got the jimping on the back of the spine there. Very nice to use, comfortable in the hand. This would make a great little camp knife if you wanted to use it for that. Really nice. And again, I just put the Ranger bands on there just to give me a little bit of tacky traction. Really nice sheath too. Jed makes great knives and also makes phenomenal sheaths. It's got this pattern on there. Kind of like a camo pattern of sorts. And a nice leather backer so you can slide your belt through. Beautiful. He makes phenomenal blades. If you guys are looking for a really tough fixed blade, check out Jed Hornbeak. Very nice. And then finally, we'll do today's movie rec. Today's movie rec is going to be Body of Lies. Came out in 2008, and it stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Russell Crowe, and Mark Strong. Basically, what it's about is Leo plays a CIA agent in the Middle East trying to stop a terrorist group. Great acting from everybody in this cast. However, Mark Strong, who plays Hani Salim, he steals the show. You guys have probably seen this guy in a lot of different films. He's played comedic roles. He's played serious roles. He is an unbelievable actor. He's originally from the UK. But this movie, he steals the show. You're talking about going up against two juggernauts of film, Leonardo DiCaprio and Russell Crowe, and he by far steals the show in this movie. So if you got a chance, check it out. Really good movie. One of my favorite of Leonardo DiCaprio's. So that's my movie rec. Hope you guys like what I did today. Again, I want to thank Dave for sending this blade along and this kickstand as well. Really appreciate that. It was great using them when I had them. It's really going to stink to have to send these back because I really like them both. But Dave, again, I want to say thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Guys, if you like what I've done today, leave a like and leave a comment below. Thank you.